Hey, hi, hello. My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a project pan update. So I'm just going to be going over all the project pans that I am in and the updates from the last video that I posted. If you want to check that out, I will also link that video in the description just so you can see the progress if you want to. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to start, we're just going to begin with my basic project pan items. I will put a little thing up in that area so that you guys can skip through if you want, but we're going to start with my basic project pan. Last time I chatted with you guys, I had 5 items left in my project pan. We are now going to be down to 3. So that's exciting, which means I felt comfortable rolling something else in. So we can kind of go over that as well. To start, I still have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Setting Mist in the rotation. As you guys can see, I have made progress since the last update. But we have made progress, so this is going slowly but surely. I don't use this on my face, which is making it last longer. It breaks up my makeup. I don't like it. The only time I really use this is when I am wetting a brush to apply it to get it like a different look on the eyes. So that's why this one is taking so long, but we will definitely be finishing this by the end of the year. Next is my Physicians Formula Butter Highlight. If you've been here, you know I love this. Look at that freaking progress. Like, she's so gorgeous. I've really been working on that area over there, and I'm getting pretty close to hitting that side pan. I've also been wearing down the inside here. So, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be finishing this anytime soon, but I think that I'll definitely be able to wrap this up by the end of the year. Also, what am I talking about, you guys? I had 6 items left in my project pan. I did this last time too. I posted a project pan update on my Instagram and I literally forgot to put this in it. Like, what am I doing? And then I almost just forgot another one. My brain is everywhere. But anyways, so yeah, I really love this highlight and I think it's going to get even more use now that we are into these summer months, because I live for like a little collarbone highlight moment. I just have to be deep enough to pull it off, and we're getting there. Not quite there, but we're getting there. So yep, still have these 2 in. Then I also am still working on the Tarte Powder Foundation. This one's the shade 33N. I love this. And I had recently, last time that I updated you guys, I think I had just repressed this. So I've definitely made quite a bit of progress on it since then. I'm going to keep using it, and then I will probably repress again within the next couple weeks. I love this powder foundation, and to be honest with you, I will probably repurchase. I might try the L'Oreal Infallible one first, just because it's a more affordable option. But I really love these and I recommend them. They're so good. I will miss them when they are gone. And then the item I almost forgot about, which I don't know how I could forget about it, probably just because it's never ending. It's a staple. I always use it. It just, you know. But it's the KKW Beauty bronzer. I don't know what shade this is. It's all worn off the back, so I couldn't tell you anything really. But yeah, we've had minimal progress. It's always so hard to see on this. I've actually been working more in a rounded motion, trying to just wear things down a little bit, since actually expanding the pan is taking a long time and it's been difficult. We probably won't be seeing a lot of progress on this, just because 1, it literally takes forever. 2, I'm on a cream train and you can't stop me. Like everything cream right now. I can't put the creams down. So these are getting neglected a little bit, but I mean, that's okay. I'm enjoying what I have right now. I really do like this powdered bronzer. It's good. I don't think I'll repurchase once I finish it, if I ever finish it, just because I have so many others in my collection, but I really enjoy this one, and yeah, I'm still working on it slowly but surely. And then next, the exciting part, we have an empty. I emptied the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. I love this. I already had a replacement purchased. I have it open, used it today. I love this ish, but this is still exciting to empty. This took me less than a year to empty. It's a really good setting powder, on me at least. It really holds in all the oils, but still allows you to look glowy, and it doesn't get like that cakey feel, in my opinion. I'm wearing it today, so maybe you think that I look cakey, I don't know. But I really love this setting powder and I enjoy using it. Obviously, I already have a backup, but I was happy to go ahead and empty this one just because it'd been around for a little bit. And then lastly, a declutter. I'm going to go ahead and declutter the Jeffree Star setting powder. I didn't have that much left, so call me a quitter. I took this the sifter out and everything, and was planning on, you know, just continuing to use it until it was gone. However, I personally don't like setting my face with a loose setting powder. I don't like the way that looks on me. It tends to be more cakey. Maybe it's just the powder, I don't know. But I don't really like a loose powder to set my whole face, so I wouldn't use it for that, which I think I've chatted about before with you guys. But then also when I went on vacation, I was using my Tarte powder foundation in my lighter shade to set my under eyes, just because, you know, one less thing to pack. And then when I got home and started using this, it was apparent to me how much more creasing I was having. And it's this powder. It was just clinging to my under eyes and the concealer so poorly. So I don't want to use it anymore because this has just been working better. And then also, I had a few people message me because I talked about this on my Instagram stories. They were like, well, you could use it to, you know, set your lid. And while I could use it for that, maybe I should. I'm not going to. I have a big collection. I don't support Jeffree Star anymore, so I'm honestly kind of just ready to be done with it. I'm not a huge powder person anyways. I mean, like, this will literally be the only pressed powder in my collection. Like, I usually only keep one on hand. That's a category that's smaller. One category that's smaller. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let this one go. I mean, I've definitely got my use out of it. I've had it for like over a year, and it's time. I feel ready. You know what I mean? I'm a person, like, I love my makeup, so when I feel it's time to declutter it, it is. Like, I'm not gonna declutter a second before I feel like, okay, it's time. Which usually takes me a while to get there. Then I thought I would roll in an item. I recently, and I already threw it away, panned a Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss. It was something that I was like low-key panning on the side. If you're a panner, I'm sure you have a lot of those items that aren't an official projects, but you're working on them. I emptied that, I panned it, so I decided that I wanted to go ahead and roll in another one officially to my project pan. This one is in the shade Always Shining. Like I said, it's the Kylie High Gloss. I really enjoy these. This one is the oldest one in my collection. It's just a really pretty shiny clear gloss, and there really like isn't, once you pull the dofa out, like there really isn't that much in there. We're talking probably like right in here. So I think that this is gonna be my focus gloss for a while, and I'm gonna work through that. And then, like, I mean, I still have 3 more of the Kylie High glosses, so you know, it's not gonna hurt me to pan through one of these. But yeah, that's what I'm rolling in. That is my project pan update. Now we'll kind of go ahead and move into eyeshadow. So you guys might be aware I was in a rainbow palette pan off challenge with my friend Eleni over on Instagram. What a wild ride that freaking was. I will go ahead and attach some photos like of the intro, first update, second update, and then I think by the third update is when we had completed it. But I'll go ahead and, you know, plug some of those in here. Obviously, they're over on my Instagram as well. I have them all saved to a guide so that you can go check them out and see all the posts. It's just like more accessible on the guide. But yeah. So, as you can probably guess, I finished the challenge, which was to hit pan in every single shadow in this palette first. For the record, I did win. Barely though. She only had 3 more shadows to hit pan on, so it was really a close race, but that's what it looks like, and wow. I can't stop smiling because how satisfying is that, you guys, to have pan in every single shade, especially like I have a pretty large collection. So to me, this was a labor of love. I'm definitely giving this palette a break right now. She deserves a rest. I probably will still use this palette. I love this palette. I created so many gorgeous looks, which are all also under the guide with this palette. It's a beautiful rainbow palette. It's not available anymore, which sucks. You might be able to get it on some second hand sites like Mercari or something. But love this palette, loved this challenge. We are thinking about doing something similar in the fall as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you're following me over on IG because we will be doing some other kind of challenge. It'll be fun. And then next we have my rotating 9 pan update. If you guys remember, this was just a little 9 pan of singles that I had in here. Once I hit a pan in one, I will rotate it out and rotate a new single in. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. I'll insert a photo of what it looked like when I started. The shadow that we hit pan on was this one. And as I'm filming this, I hit the pan today, the same day that I'm filming this. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now. Super beautiful. This is in the KKW Classic palette. Obviously this is so well loved that I emptied that pan, but at that time I wasn't like necessarily, I hadn't fully moved into the panning community, so I didn't keep the clean pan. I was just like, oh, it's gone. Regrets. But yeah, love this palette, love these shadows. So I was able to rotate that shade out. The shade that I went ahead and rotated in is this little guy right here. This is from the Tarte. It was like a mermaidy themed palette. It literally came in a shell clasp, and it had, and all of the pans were like this. I literally never reached for that palette ever. And then once I depotted it, I reached for it a lot more. And actually, I think I have pans in like 2 of the shades now. So I thought that this color would go really nicely with some of the color story I already have going on in here. Like, look at that beautiful bronzy shade. So I thought it would all just go really nicely together. I'd be able to create some really nice looks with this shadow. So I went ahead and popped it in here. I have a little bit of a dip forming in this shade. I have a dip here. I have a dip here. And then I have a bit of a dip in these 2 shades as well. Now that I have the Rainbow Palette Pan Off Challenge finished, I'm hoping that I'll be able to give this palette a little more love that it deserves, and we can start rotating through some singles more often, like preferably once a month to keep it moving, to keep the color story changing, stuff like that. I think that this project will be really fun now that I have some time to focus on it. And then lastly, my Pan That Palette update. Just a reminder, I am panning the Tati Beauty palette. I think I've decided once I hit pan in every shade in here, if that occurs before the end of 2021, I will rotate this out and rotate something else in. So that's kind of, I think we were chatting about that in the last video. So I just wanted to update you guys. That's what I decided to do. So here is what she is looking like right now. I'll kind of move it so you guys can see all the pans. Since the last update, I believe I've hit pan in this shade and in this shade, which brings my total pan count now to 16. So I only need 8 more pans before we have this. I love the glitters. I love them so much that it makes me not want to use them because they are some of the most gorgeous glitters in my whole collection. So that's why I've been dragging my feet on these, because I don't want them to be gone, even though I know it's ridiculous because like, look, I mean, I made some serious progress on this glitter. It'll be fine. It's one of those things that, like, you know, use what you love before it goes bad type of things. And this palette just in general was hard for me to pan. I let my audience pick it over on Instagram and I was like, no, I love this palette. But also I'm working on the mindset of, okay, I love it, so I'm going to use it because makeup does go bad. And I feel like sometimes I forget that. So I'm really glad that I was able to give this palette just like the love it deserves. I think the next pan will definitely be in this black sequin shade. I have a nice dip in that one. And then I really just want to get some more use out of the glitters in general. I'm hoping by the next update I'm able to completely finish off that aura shade there. And then I have some, you know, you can tell I've used these shades, the pink ones over here, but there isn't any significant dips. I really need to start working on the pink row, as you can tell. I don't know, I'm so weird about pink, even though these pinks are deeper and they look nice on me. I'm just weird about it. But yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a closer look. I still use all the shades in here, so sometimes you might see gradual, you know, expansions in the pans. But yeah, that's what we're looking like so far. It's so crazy. This is the only row that I have completely like panned, but this one is really close, like I said. And then we just have some glitters that I'm probably going to start working on here soon. So get ready for some really glittery looks. But yeah, that is all the panning projects that I am in. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell just so that you're notified of all my future uploads. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I hope your project pans are going well. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.